Good afternoon. 'Tis I, Carrick Piper from Carrick Studio, Cork and Ireland. How are you? I'm back again. Yet another review, another tobacco, completely new to me. This one came from Frank over Barlow over in the UK. Thank you so much again. It is the Gawith Hoggarth Aniseed Twist. And we might have a bit of a history lesson today as well with this one, because this is a very old traditional tobacco, not specifically originally for smoking, I guess, more for the miners who would chew it down the mines, because obviously smoking in the mines was not allowed. But yeah, so here we have it. It's got a piece of it here. And I'm going to roll this out. I'm going to take a slice off this, because it's designed to be cut, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some into my Savinelli pipe. I have a little cutting board here, and I'm just going to take a slice off it, and a bit like a navy roll I'm going to do it, 2 of those I'd say, and rub it out a bit. 2 be enough, I wonder? Might be just enough. So I'm just going to rub that out, and it's a bit windy, so bear with me. We might have to do a part 2 of this inside the studio, but I'm in the front garden now. I'm making the most of the sun more than anything else, as you probably gathered, and I think I might need another bit of that. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to put that down. I just want to put this back in the packet, because I don't want it to all dry out in the wind, because it will dry it quite well here, because it's a very dry, good drying day today. And pop it back in its little container here that Frank gave to me, which is really good. And move that blade to one side. Just continue to rub that out a bit. And yeah, it's quite moist, this, isn't it? Smells amazing of aniseed. Now, this will only be of any use to anyone that likes aniseed. And aniseed, I guess, is a bit like Marmite, isn't it? You either like it or not. There's no in between with this, because it's a strong flavour. And I like aniseed, thankfully. I've never smoked aniseed before, so this should be an occasion for me. Just going to put the fill pad in there. Right. Hopefully that'll be long enough for me to pop that in there. I don't think I need this to be too tight, do I? Because it's quite big leaves, isn't it? Let's see if we can get that last bit in. There we go. Perfect amount. Three slices. That's a bit tight, that now, so I might just ease it a little bit. Just ease it gently with this. Look, bit of air in it. That's better. Wow. Honestly, you get amazing aniseed from that. Wow. Right. If I can get this list now, that'd be amazing, because I have a feeling this is quite moist. But we'll try. There's a wind as well. Wow, I barely got it lit and I'm getting amazing flavours. Wow. Not easy to light this in the wind. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's not lit properly, but the flavour is just out of this world. Oh, that's like eating it. Oh. Good gracious me. I really like that. It's very hard to get this thing lit though in the wind, and there's hardly any breeze. I've just used the old-fashioned way. Hold on a minute. Doesn't look great on camera, but my goodness. That's full flavour. Rich aniseed. But more than that, you actually get to taste the tobacco underneath it as well. Let's see what's in it, because there's no information. Okay, sure. If I can see. Okay, okay, here we are. Do we find what it is? Virginia. Virginia with anisette. Wow. It's hard to describe what I'm getting here. It's like you get the earthiness of a Virginia, and sweetness, and then you get the aniseed on top, which is obviously naturally sweet and full flavoured, but it's tapered down by the Virginia leaf itself. Wow. think I've run out of gas on my lighter, can you believe that? After all that. It is wonderful. It is really wonderful. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go inside now because it is beautiful out here. I mean, you see that this is the lawn I cut the other day and it's lovely, lush and green, but it's been taken over by moss. You wouldn't believe the amount of moss in that lawn now. That is basically because it's just been so wet and it's taken over the grass. So now the moss itself, can you probably see it there, look, just growing out from the grass. As soon as I've cut the grass, the moss is even growing longer than the grass now. It's a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I've got over an acre of grass between this lawn, the back lawn, then the top field. Oh, what to do, eh? Anyway, bear with me. I'm going to be back in a few minutes with a different backdrop. I shall be inside. Okay, so one moment. Be back in a mere seconds. And we're back in an instant. The YouTube second, hey? So I've a replenished pipe tobacco pipe lighter, and just light this up again. Oh my God. That is so sweet and tasty and yummy. I feel like I'm eating my pipe here. My goodness. It is such a smooth smoke though. It's unreal. Like the tobacco is great tobacco. And the aniseed flavour comes through with every puff. But it just it doesn't really taste chemical at all. It actually tastes of proper aniseed. Now it's aniseed or whatever the flavour, which is aniseed essence, isn't it? But it blends so well with the leaf. It's unreal. I actually don't know. I didn't expect that. Like, I can understand why the miners back in the day would be chewing this. There's probably quite a bit of a nicotine in it. But it's incredibly tasty to smoke. It's got a strange room note. It doesn't I think it's quite pungent. I don't think it would be quite an amazing smell to smell. It's a strange note. It's nice. I don't mind it, but I'm smoking it, so I'd better like it. Watch. It's a full, rounded flavour though. It's not a sharp flavour. It's like very smooth, really smooth. Yeah. And it seems to be staying lit quite nicely, and it's burning beautifully. Look at the colour. It's a good quality tobacco. Yeah. So it's very hard to get underneath the flavour of the aniseed, but It's actually a really nice flavour though. I don't mind it. And it's burning very cool. Very cool. And yeah. Yeah, you can just about make the make out the Virginias underneath. You get a bit of earthiness, and obviously the sweetness from that intermingled and twined with the aniseed, which is really sweet, but not over the top sweet. It's hard to describe. It's like a nice mouthfeel, beautiful, smooth mouthfeel. And I was expecting this to be really harsh, and it absolutely isn't. No, far from it. That now is turning into an absolutely awesome smoke. I'm just going to tamp it just ever so slightly. Yeah. That's great. Oh my word, that's great. Frank. Yeah, thank you so much for sending me this one. It's the second great tobacco you've sent me there now. And I can honestly say that's my favourite out of the three. The first one, I think nobody will disagree with me when there was no flavour in those Bayside, almost like cigarette tobacco. The American blend caramel coffee, or coffee caramel, that was very tasty. This takes it to another level of tastiness. So let's have a bit of a history lesson, shall we? And this is from the Smoke King website in the UK. So I can see it comes on big long twists like this, and like that. So, product description. Oops. Go by. It just decided to go into live chat there for a minute. I don't really want to go into live chat. Okay, here we go again. So, for decades, I'm going to read this because this is well worth reading. Gawith Hoggarth, based in Kendal, Lake District, which is the northwest of England, has proudly produced these great old school twist rope tobaccos. You won't find these on the supermarket. Twist and rope tobaccos have a double purpose. In the 19th and 20th century, smoking was prohibited in the pits, which obviously, you know, with fire damp and the way the gas would explode if you had a naked flame. So they would chew the tobacco to release the nicotine. Nowadays, experienced and curious pipe smokers slice it up and mostly smoke it in their pipes. This visually beautiful brown Irish twist, made from dark fired and air-cured leaf and a generous top dressing of aniseed, bringing back the old days. My God, does it what? Every pipe smoker should experience these great tobaccos at least once during their pipe smoking journey. British tobacco at its best. 100% agree. You've got to try this. It is, think about it, the coal miners would be smoking either pipes normally above the ground, and they're going to be down the pit all day, and they're not allowed to have a nicotine hit, and you can quite imagine they'd be getting a bit antsy, wouldn't they? So they would take this tobacco, and because it has a dressing of aniseed, it's given it that sweetness so they could chew the tobacco without it being bitter, and you would then suck, and you know, the nicotine would come directly from the leaf by chewing it instead of smoking it, and that'd get them through the day. Plus, as well, whilst they're chewing the tobacco, they're not taking in big gulpfuls of air, so they're not getting a lot of dust into their lungs. They're breathing through the nose, which filters a lot of the dust as well, and that would save their chests as well, believe it or not. So a lot of them, well, I would say the vast majority of the miners would have been chewing this in the day, 100%. And then obviously when they get back above ground, they'd still have this, but they could rub some of it out, chop it into coins, rub it out, fill their pouch, and then they would be able to smoke it when they're not down the pit. So nowadays, obviously, we wouldn't be going down the pits. We would just want to, you know, smoke it. And honestly, you haven't lived unless you've tried this. As a pipe smoker, you've got to try it. It really is absolutely superb. Now, if you don't like aniseed, you may struggle a little bit, but you've got to try it. So these types of tobaccos are history, and Gawith and Hoggarth are keeping history alight, quite literally, and alive. Every time you touch the flame to it, you get the oils from the tobacco and the aniseed, and it just comes up the pipe and into your mouth, and it's just rich, smooth, moist, sweet. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm not selling it good enough to you. Good grief, this is good. I'm going to have to buy some of this, because I will definitely be smoking this a lot, I reckon. Good grief. That is such a pleasure to smoke. That is so enjoyable now. Do you know when you were smoking and you smell the tobacco and you think, oh, that's just really nice, and then you light the tobacco and you smoke it and it's just a little bit disappointing? This is not disappointing. This tastes the smoke like it smells. First time ever. I can honestly say this has just been an absolute awakening for me. Oh, I love it. This is a 10. I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm sorry. It delivers the taste. I can still taste the actual tobacco underneath, but the flavouring and the experience of the whole ritual of taking that, slicing a few pieces off, rubbing it out, letting it aerate a bit, packing the pipe, the anticipation of knowing what it's going to taste like when you light it now. At the first time, I did not know. I didn't know what it's going to taste like. So now I know. And the anticipation now for me will be even better. I need to learn how to keep this alive now. So I'm going to have to experiment just a little bit, I think, with packing it, and because it I might have packed a little bit too much in there. I don't know. It's better. That's just awesome. My God. Let's see if we can see it again. There we go, look. Awesome. Thank you so much, Frank. You have put me down a whole new avenue to go and explore now. Definitely. And hopefully now I've teased you all enough for you to want to go and try it too. So in the UK you can get that from Smoke King. I have to see if I can find it from my local tobacconist in Limerick, see if they'll sell it. But it is quite exceptional. Yeah, 10 out of 10. My God. Wow. Would I buy it again? Of course I would. Will I smoke it regularly? You bet. Oh yeah. That is just out of this world. I'm going to leave it there because I want to finish this off now. And I need to keep it lit, and talking isn't helping. So selfishly, I'm going to bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Make a comment. I'm sure there'll be comments about this. Surely there will. And it's got to be worth a subscription, surely, isn't it? Subscribe, go on. Go on, man. You know you can do it. Hit that button. And let's get some more of these flavoured twists in now. I'm going to look out for some more now. And yeah, that is awesome. I have ordered some more tobacco. I'm just waiting for it to arrive now. And hopefully we'll have some more reviews. I've been missing the reviews, so this week, as you've noticed, I've done one a day. Because I can't wait. One twice a week. It's not enough. I know I'm going to run out of tobacco again, and I might have to go back to one a week. But so what? Whilst I have it, I'm going to smoke it. I'm going to share it with you. Yeah, fair's fair, mate. Like, it's great. Thank you so much. Once again, do take care. Enjoy the ritual of the pipe. Go choose that wonderful tobacco and that nice pipe to match it to. And just light up in a nice, comfortable surroundings, and then just kick back and relax. Till next time, see you later. Bye for now.